GPU miners, do you have a giant smile on your face right now? We brought you this coin back a month or so ago. Xelis has been pumping. As we can see, it almost went to $35, just under at $34.95. So right now, it's sitting at 32.93. It does sound like a listing for Xelis is coming very, very soon. So that could be the cause of this, or maybe it's the next coin to bring GPU mining back. All right, so let's look at some quick profitability based on $35 Xelis here. Currently, the coin is paying $243,000 per day to its miners, and these are numbers based on after pool fees at 1%, as well as the dev fee removed, as the normal block reward is like 1.3 something or 1.4 minus the dev fees. By the time you see it in 1% pool fees, it's about 1.3 something or something like that, 1.29. So this is after all those fees are out. So what you'll actually get in your wallet mining this coin on a 3070 at 0.226 mega hash or 226 kilohash, thanks to the latest Regal miner, that's about 0.0385 coins per day or $1.34 per 3070. Look at Ethereum. Prior to the merge, it was at $1.56, and everyone was thinking we're in GPU mining heaven. So we are very close to Ethereum level profits. But again, this coin cannot accept the amount of hash rate that Ethereum has, as it's only paying $243,000 per day, where Ethereum was at 21.9 million when it was at $1,635 1 week before the merge. Now, another major thing why Xelis is so profitable right now is not too many people are really talking about it, and two, Hashrate.no, where a lot of people go to, or even what to mine, it is not listed. Right now, the current top coin on a 4090 is a stupid meme coin called Pug, built on, I don't even know, is this the Carlson hash or maybe Pyron? I don't even know where this is from, I forget. Point is, a 4070 is only making 67 cents after power or $1.40 before power, where a 3070 is about the same amount of profit here or earnings before power. Now, 4090 is freaking destroying Xelis, which we'll look at right now. So coming into here, we are doing about 500 kilohash, maybe a little bit more, maybe 520. If you're in Linux, it's only about 470, 480 if you're in Windows, and that is making about $3.10 on an RTX 4090, which is the best GPU you could have right now. If you're looking for 4090s, check that link in the description. Maybe some are in stock, but they are really hard to get because they are pretty much the only GPU you really want to be mining on these days. But sadly, I do expect that Hashrate.no will list Xelis eventually here, and once that happens, the hash rate's going to flood in and the profitability will probably drop, because we still have yet to see any coin that actually has the ability to absorb all this hash power. It's going to take every single coin together in order to decentralize all that hardware and make more coins profitable. But right now, everyone's bouncing all over the place and the profitability isn't too great. Now, this is at 11 cents per kilowatt hour too, and realistically, this isn't really real. Most miners are sitting at 15 to 20 cent power. Let's look at 15-cent power here, and we can see now the 4090 on Pug is only making 43 cents on profit. If we look for a 3070, the most popular GPU, how come it's not doing it here? There we go. Let's go 3070. And we can see that you're only making 4 cents at 15 cent plus power. So right now, to a lot of people, GPU mining is still very, very dead because it's not worth turning anything on. You may as well use that power cost and buy the coin. You'll end up with a lot more coins. There's no point really mining at a loss unless you really enjoy sending away your power to coins at a loss. But, you know, that's totally up to you what you want to do. But for me, not happening. Now, coming into my GPU farm, I have about 4.3 mega hash worth of hash rate on this coin. That's about $25.67. I do use about $6.60 worth of power. So my profit is $19.07. It has been over 2.5, 3 years since I've seen anywhere near this type of profitability levels on my GPU. So it's pretty crazy and nice to actually see these things. Also, the majority of the coins I did get was from CPU mining when this coin first came out, because this was CPU and GPU mineable, which leads me into the next thing is eventually there was a vote to bring back CPUs and it did win. So it does sound like there could be a major GPU nerf coming. That way it'll hinder the further development of FPGAs, which may be coming as well. And then it'll bring back CPUs and GPUs both to the same close type of hash rates, and then allow more hardware to help with the decentralization and to mine this coin as well. So we still have that up in the air coming in the future. Last I heard, it's currently in development and being looked at, but right now I still have no official word on when that may happen. We can see that the hash rate is picking up. It just dropped 3 gigahash here, so that's crazy. So someone moved off or something, but we can see the hash rate is picking up pretty quick as this price is picking up here. But one thing to keep in mind here, it's really hard to tell how much hash rate's here. As you can see, 95.3% unknown. This number here is totally false. If there is this much hash rate on the network right now, nothing would be profitable. So what I gather based on some dev statements here is this is going to be our hash rate right here, plus whoever else is solo mining and so on. But because of block rewards, the difficulty adjusts every single block. Every one block, that difficulty adjusts. It is very, very fast. So if 7 gigahash goes on all of a sudden, you know, that was more of a factor back when there was only like, I don't even know, 10 gigahash online at the time and stuff. So when 7 gigahash goes online and then it leaves, the following block, the difficulty already adjusts to account for that. So that's pretty awesome on how this blockchain works. Not too many actually adjust that fast. I don't even know if any really adjust that fast, but that's awesome. But here, because of that adjustments with the difficulties and a bunch of blocks get found kind of quicker than they should be, it's like an artificial hash rate pump. And that's what we're seeing this number right here is it's not the official one. It's like that difficulty adjustment hash rate all on its own, and that's why it's looking inflated. So you're going to have to base it off this and then maybe add, you know, a few extra gigahash for all the people that are solo mining as well. But don't go by this network hash rate because it is nowhere near what's actually online. Well, guys, thank you for checking out this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Xelis, and are you mining Xelis in the first place? Have you heard about it, or you've been up in the air on whether you should mine it or not? Right now, we're kind of at a tippy situation where the price could continue to keep going, or we may see a lot of people start to take some profits and the price could dip down. We have no idea. Altcoin season is scheduled for next year. That's when Bitcoin's bull run will begin and everything should start popping then. So are we going to see a massive price increase here? Are we going to see a decrease? Are we going to see GPUs get a nerf and bring CPUs back? What is your guys' thoughts and opinions on this whole situation? Let me know down below. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.